Picture this. You're in line at your local coffee shop waiting to pay for your order. As the line moves, you step forward, but you hear a small clatter behind you. You turn around and you see an older, unconscious man laying on the ground. What do? By a raise of hands, who here would jump in at the opportunity to assist the man in any way that they could? Well, what if I told you that there is a way, a machine to be specific, on how to do that? Today, I will be informing you all about automated external defibrillators, or better known as AEDs. Today, I will be teaching you what an AED is, how it is used, where they can be found, and who can use one. So, what is an AED? AEDs are lightweight, portable devices that can be used to send electrical shocks through the human body to the heart. Now, don't get me wrong, it may seem a little scary to think of shocking someone in order to save their life. But the way the human body works is like an electrical system itself. According to the Mount Sinai School of Medicine in 2015, in a journal article titled "Protect Yourself and Others from Cardiac Arrest," the heart's ability to effectively pump blood through the human body relies on electrical impulses. When healthy, the human heart is capable of sending electrical impulses through all 4 of its chambers. When unhealthy or disrupted, say during cardiac arrest, these impulses become skewed and require an electrical boost to start up again, allowing that to fall through the 4 chambers of the heart and to continue to pump blood. This electrical boost is where an AED might come in handy. The electrical boost has a more technical term known as defibrillation, hence the defibrillator part of an AED. According to a 2017 fact sheet provided by the American Heart Association titled "What is an AED?", defibrillation is known as the resynchronization of irregular heart rhythm after unsynchronized or irregular flow has taken place. Because of this, AEDs have the potential to save someone's life during life-threatening situations and make it easier for a first-time rescuer to administer those shocks and that CPR. Now, apart from what an AED is, you might be asking yourself, how do I use one? How does it actually work? Well, according to the Mount Sinai School of Medicine in their 2015 journal article titled "Protect Yourself and Others from Cardiac Arrest," there is a detailed description on how users or first-time users can use an AED. In order to do so, the electrical pads of the AED must be placed on the victim's bare chest, with one on the right side directly above the nipple of the breast, and with one on the left side, slightly below the nipple of the breast. Once these are placed, the rescuer will allow the AED to analyze the heart rhythm of the victim. At this point, the AED will vocally prompt the rescuer on whether or not to administer a shock, which can be done so by the press of a button. Then the AED will continue to prompt the rescuer, letting them know if they should begin basic CPR or if they should administer a second shock. Because of this vocalization that AEDs provide, they are capable of allowing first-time users or rescuers more confidence and comfort when providing someone with basic life skills during a threatening situation. So, I'm sure at this point you're wondering, well, where do you find an AED? And am I personally qualified to use one? Let's go ahead and start where they might be located. Now, AEDs are notorious for being located in areas where medical professionals might work. But did you know they're actually located in a number of other areas? According to the 2017 American Heart Association fact sheet titled "What is an AED?", AEDs can be located in near areas of sports venues, hospitals, small businesses, schools, and many other areas where large populations can gather, public and private. Because of this easy access and localization, AEDs are capable of being placed anywhere around the population that you might be located in. Now, this list might seem long already, but it's actually grown within the last couple of years. As a study conducted by the Archives of Cardiovascular Disease, published in their 2019 journal, North America has seen an implementation of AEDs since as early as the mid-1900s. So that list itself might seem long already, but it's grown more since that time period. Along with being localized in many areas, AEDs are actually more noticeable now than they used to be. This is because of noticeability cases or studies that a lot of hospitals and medical professionals have done since their implementation of the mid-1900s. For instance, in 2014, the University of Pennsylvania conducted a noticeability study known as the Defibrillator Design Challenge, where they looked closely at an increase of creating detailed designs of AEDs that are eye-catching, and whether or not those eye-catching designs were capable of increasing people's noticeability of AEDs and potentially saving someone's life. This proved to be a positive correlation and a positive study, and because of noticeability studies such as these, AEDs now have electrically lit signs, red tape near them, or more noticeable features, thus increasing life-saving potential. Now, lastly, you might have thought of the question, am I personally capable of using one? Am I even qualified to use an AED? And the answer is yes. AEDs are notorious for being user-friendly because of their vocalization and their ability to direct the user to save someone's life. Of course, they might be able to be more useful to people who are trained because they have more comfort in doing so. And if you are looking forward to doing so as well, then you can look at the American Heart Association's website and look for classes near you. So, today we covered what an AED is, how it is used, where you can find one, and who can use one, so that the next time that you're in a life-threatening situation, you'll have the comfort of knowing you know one way to save someone's life. Thank you.